what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you for stopping by. Tonight we've got a beer from Equilibrium, and it's a collaboration with Fidens Brewing Company. So pretty exciting stuff. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So yeah, this is a beer that was sent to me by Ridge from RIDGEOPOLUS. Get a nose on her, brew reviews. Great dude. This is the last one of the little care package that he sent me, and I wanted to just say thanks for this one, because this one I saved for last because of what it is. Equilibrium, probably my favorite brewery, and this is a collab with Fidens though. Fidens is a big time hype brewery right now. This is going to be OG's Axe with Nelson hops. This is an 8% double IPA. Ridge, thank you, dude, for sending me this one. I really wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know this was a beer. So, really excited to get into it. I've not had anything from Fidens. This is the closest I can get, so that's what we're going to go with. But Equilibrium is fantastic. This beer, surely it's going to be good. I don't know what this doesn't have a date on it for whatever reason. Oh, yeah, it does. Of course, I've looked all over for it, and I can't find it, but it's like, that's where it is. That tiny little right here. So it's very small. January 11th of 2022, so it's February 16th, so we're well over, a few days over a month old, so hopefully this has had time to kind of mellow out. Sometimes these big double IPAs can be, a little off-putting early on, so we'll see. But I love the label on this one. And I think the Axe portion is part of the Fidens thing. I think they have one of their beers features that. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Let's hope the camera battery doesn't die. All right, let's get this in the glass. It's pouring a very light gold or pale gold, very hazy looking. And I'm going to leave a little bit in the can. This glass just got it out of the... All right, look at that. Beautiful beer. Very pale golden color. Looks like orange juice in the glass. It's got a 2 fingers worth of like an off-white head. Pretty tight bubbles mixed in with some medium-sized ones. It looks very frothy though. Very creamy head. That looks absolutely killer in that glass. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in this thing. Oh, dang, dude, that smells heavenly. Oh, there's so much of that EQ, hashtag EQ juice going on. Like that just classic EQ. It's got to be their yeast. I've said it like every video, but it smells like freaking cantaloupe and honeydew melon. Getting a nice little hint of like a dirty, earthy type of character. Picking up a little bit of like a white grape from that Nelson. Maybe a little bit of like an orange zest or something like that. A little pineapple. It smells absolutely killer. I mean, it is just dominating though with that melon, and that is my favorite thing to smell when it comes to a hoppy beer. It's got a little bit of an herbaceous like undertone to it. It smells absolutely delicious. I can't wait any longer. Let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. Thanks, Ridge. Yeah, that's good stuff. I will say right off the bat, it still has a little bit of green type of character to it. A little bit of that almost menthol-y, herbaceous, green, like fresh herb type of thing. Like it's just kind of a little bit strong on that part. Aside from that, you immediately are greeted with that honeydew melon, cantaloupe type of vibe with that little bit of citrusiness kind of right behind it. From there, I'm getting a little bit of pineapple, but that little hint of white grape is definitely on the finish for this one, in my opinion. It's like a musty, earthy, dank, like white wine-esque type of flavor. Really nice on the finish, though. It's got a nice sweetness that rides. This one has just the slightest pop of bitterness in there, but it comes across with that citrus type of fruit, with that pith or the peel or something like that. So it's not like, you know, overly bitter and dank, but it's got a little bit of that going on. But yeah, that's where the bitterness is for me. Definitely on that pithy type of citrus note. But it does have a huge, just earthy, musty, dank, vinous type of thing going on. It's not off-putting, but I could do with a little bit less on that. You know, I don't know if I should have sat on this a little bit longer. Maybe see if that kind of eases out, but still really good though. Still got that EQ juice finish on it. It's got a nice, fairly nice sweetness on the back though, and it's got a light carbonation, decent mouthfeel to it. Probably medium mouthfeel. But I don't know, man. The only thing that's a little bit off-putting for me with this one is that like green herbaceous thing. It's just a little overpowering for me. But like I said, I don't want it to take away from the beer. I think it's just the timing that I'm drinking the beer. So if that makes sense, I think if I would have sat on this for another, I don't know, week or two, maybe 3, I think this would have had, you know, I think that would have kind of died off a little bit and kind of left us with more of the sweetness and more of the fruity hops. But yeah, I mean, you can tell it's a well crafted beer. I just wish I got more of the juicy hops and less of the green, you know, herbaceous type of note. 8%. I would say it drinks around that. You know, that sweetness that it's got it going on definitely tends to make you lean towards it being a higher ABV beer. And that sweetness is actually lingering. Like, this is not a dry beer. It's got a little bit of a, you know, that's another thing I think I could do without is a little bit of that sweetness on the back. I could do with a little bit more bitterness there just to help balance that out, because it's something, I don't know if I could drink more than 1 can of this, to be honest with you. It's just a little bit too sweet. And then on top of that, it's got that almost, you know, it's just too green. I think it still has too much of a fresh, like, green hop bite going on. And, you know, it's kind of slightly off-putting. But like I said, it's still a good beer. I mean, I'm going to drink this no problem. Like I said, I think if I would have sat on this another week or two, this would have been, you know, off the charts. So, yeah, like I said, I still think it's great. So, as far as a rating on this one, I'm going to probably just sit this somewhere like 4.1. So I'm gonna stick with that, I think, 4.1. So let me know if you've had this one. Would love to hear from you. I wish I had another can of this to sit on, because it's right up my alley as far as like this flavor profile. I just wish that greenness would have died down a little bit before I drank it, which usually at 4 weeks in the can, it kind of gets to that point where it's starting to get mellowed out. But, you know, I don't know if this was meant to taste this way. If it is, then, you know, fine. But yeah, I don't know. Now that it's kind of warming a little bit, I'm getting a little bit more fruity hop flavor, but still, I think that's the only thing I would change about it, would be that green, like astringent type thing. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. Make sure to visit Ridge's channel. I'll try to put a card at the end of the video, and then you can also check out his link in the description below. Ridge, again, thank you, my dude. I really appreciate you, and I want to try more. I need more Fidens. I want to see what it's all about. So hopefully I will be able to get my hands on it at some point. But we'll see you guys in the next review. Cheers, everybody. And again, thank you, Ridge. Appreciate you, dude.